Hi everyone, I'm Teresa, and this is day 2 that I'm in school this week, and the last chapter I read you was chapter 8 of Amelia, Bedelia Ties a Knot, book 10. So today I will read you chapter 9, which is called Go With the Flow. By the time they returned to Amelia Bedelia's house, the wedding was back on. Amelia Bedelia, who had slept the entire way home, hoped that her mother and Aunt Wanda had kept the promise that Amelia Bedelia had made to Bob. Whatever they'd said had certainly worked. One last thing, said Aunt Wanda. This is someone's place. Everyone was still sitting in the car. You'll have less stress if you hire someone who does wedding for a living. That's a job, said Amelia Bedelia. Getting married? You can't make a career out of being a bride, said Aunt Wanda, laughing. But planning a wedding is a big job. Can you recall the name of that planner you were raving about? Said Aunt Mary. Aunt Wanda shook her head and said, Not at the moment, but she's perfect. Maybe I'll have a destination wedding, said Aunt Mary. Amelia Bedelia's mother sighed dreamily. Yes, and go somewhere romantic, like Italy, said Aunt Mary. Maybe Venice or Florence. That's it, said Aunt Wanda. Aunt Mary laughed. Is Florence your pick? No, that's the wedding planner's name. Florence, said Wanda. She goes by Flo. Flo, said Grandma. Flo does everything, said Wanda. Her slogan is Go With the Flow. Sounds like you can relax, Mary, said Amelia Bedelia's mother, and enjoy being the bride. Aunt Wanda was not kidding. The very next day, Amelia Bedelia was playing catch with Jason in her front yard when a sports car skidded to a stop at the curb. This is Aunt Wanda in the car. These are hearts. This says Go With the Flow. And this is Venice and Florence. The door swung open and out sprang Florence, the wedding planner. She bounded up to the front door, her jewelry dangling. She looked and sounded like she was moving even when she was standing still. By the time Amelia Bedelia and Jason got to the living room, Flo was pacing to and fro, lecturing Aunt Wanda, Aunt Mary, and Amelia Bedelia's mother, who were squished together on the couch. Leave everything to me, said Flo. But as I warn all my brides, don't accept perfection. Things will go wrong, as they always do. I guarantee it. Oh no, whispered Jason to Amelia Bedelia. That doesn't sound good. Years from now, continued Flo as she swished back and forth across the living room rug, you'll look back and those little catastrophes will be what makes your wedding special and unique. This is Flo getting out of her car. This is Flo talking to Aunt Wanda, Amelia Bedelia's mother, and Aunt Mary on the couch. And this is Amelia Bedelia and Jason. I guarantee that too, and at the end of the day, you'll be married. Amelia Bedelia whispered back. Sounds wonderful. Even the goof-ups will be great. Flo handed out sheets of paper. There were questions to be answered and all kinds of diagrams and lists. These are my flow chart, she said. Fill these in and they will keep us on track for the big day. First off, who is the maid of honor? Amelia Bedelia couldn't believe it. A maid of honor? Aunt Mary grabbed Amelia Bedelia's mother by the wrist and raised her hand. Here's my matron of honor, she said. Aunt Mary is the best, thought Amelia Bedelia. Now Mom won't have to clean up after the wedding. And who are your bridesmaids? Asked Flo. This is Flo holding up her flow charts. And these are more charts. And this is Amelia Bedelia's mother grabbing Aunt Mary's hand and holding it up in the air. And Amelia Bedelia is thinking that her mom will not have to clean up after the wedding. Aunt Mary raised Wanda's hand. "Here's one," she said. Amelia Bedelia couldn't imagine that. Aunt Wanda hated housework. Amelia Bedelia raised her hand. "I'm good with a vacuum," she said. "I can help." Flo looked at Amelia Bedelia. "You would be a fantastic flower girl." "What kind of flowers?" she asked. "Wild," said Flo. "I'll bring you a bunch on the big day." This is Amelia Bedelia thinking that she's good with the vacuum. And these are a whole bunch of different types of flowers. Okay, bye everyone. I'll reread you chapter 10 next time.